Getting set for baseball at the Stevens Complex. Joe Mooney alongside Chad Bush. It's Brother Rice and St. Mary's, the showdown, Joe, that everyone's been waiting for. We've got it here in Troy. An exciting matchup awaits us.
It's going to be a great matchup here. Two powerhouse programs here. The 74th meeting of Brother Rice and St. Mary's. And I got to tell you, I'm really excited about this one. I think it's an evenly matched teams, and I think it's going to be some fun today, Chad.
St. Mary's started off the year 1-2. Three-time state champs in the last 4 years under new leadership. What do you see? They bounced back and won 6 in a row.
Yeah, I mean, it's they've had some adversity. They've gone through a lot of changes here. Nick DePonio has done a great job leading the group there at St. Mary's. And, you know, I think adversity kind of makes someone stronger. And so I think they learned a little bit from those losses, and they're coming back stronger. It should be a fantastic matchup on so many different fronts.
Meanwhile, Brother Rice has been a machine this year, 16-1, leading the league, only lost to UAD. But they've been really unstoppable on the mound and in defense, what they're known for. But this year, the offense has been a little bit extra.
Yeah, the offense has been amazing. I mean, you're going to see a great pitching performance, I'm assuming, from a Blake Illich, a Duke commit. But at the same time, you're going to see some, a Jace Vandermeet, some people that are going to be phenomenal, super fast, absolutely electric on the base pass. Their offense has been incredibly powerful this year. And so I'm looking forward to a lot of these college commits showing what they have.
All right, we'll get deeper into those college commits and the rivalry as we grow on from Troy, Michigan. It's the showdown in the CHSL today. It's Brother Rice and St. Mary's. Joe and I have it next for you right here on The Prep.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate.
Welcome back to the Stevens Complex as we get set for Brother Rice against Orchard Lake St. Mary's. Head coach Bob Riker, this is a battle I know you guys have had circled for some time. Two of the elite programs in this league going at it tonight and for the first time this year.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting battle. Glad we're playing today. Yesterday was a little stormy, so today the sun's out, and I know they're ready to play. They're wearing their all black, and I know my guys are ready to play. So it's always good to compete against these guys. And, this year's a new year, so we'll see what we can do against these guys.
16-1 for Brother Rice after their 10-1 win back on Tuesday in Toledo. What do you think of the new Toledo deal?
I liked it. The drive was good. No traffic was nice. They have an unbelievable facility. The head coach down there has been there for 38 years. He does a great job. They've got a really, really good setup. So the hospitality was outstanding. So looking forward to going back down there.
Blake Illich gets the ball today for you. The first time we'll see him here on the Prep, but this is his, third start of the year. He's been very impressive and improved from a year ago. One of the top pitchers in the state of Michigan.
Yeah, and I tell you what, all the hard work in the offseason definitely has been paying off for him. I know he works tirelessly all the time. He lives and breathes baseball, and I'm sure he'll be up for the task today, and, we feel good with him on the mound.
When you look across at Orchard Lake St. Mary's, this has been a program that you dominated for years as a head coach. The last 4 years, they've sort of had the upper hand. What do you make of this rivalry?
Not just sort of the upper hand. They've kind of handed it to us quite easily. So looking forward to getting back on the field and get another chance, another crack at them. They got a lot of returning guys coming back that know how to win, and they're going to compete, and they're going to battle till the last out, and hopefully my guys will too.
The offense has been equally impressive as the pitching and the defense for you, led at the top by Owen Turner. We've also seen Ryan Turansky, and Chase Vandermeet has also added a lot of punch.
Yeah, those guys, but again, they're four-year starters. I mean, you start with the two-hole, with Ryan and Turansky and OT, and then Chase, and you go through to Fox, and you go through to Crane, and then you mix in the freshman Broder. The middle of the lineup, 2 to 7. You don't get any breathers, and Max in the 9-hole has set the table. He's got a really good on-base percentage, and Cash has really come into his own at the leadoff spot. So hopefully those guys can play like they've been playing throughout the year.
All the best today, and we'll catch up with you after the ballgame.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
All right, there he is. That's Bob Riker, the head coach in his 27th season for Brother Rice. Getting set to take on St. Mary's. We'll have more with Joe Mooney and a preview of today's ballgame right after this. You're watching on The Prep.
From an ordinary idea comes a great journey. It all starts with a simple thought, a vision of something bigger, greater than what already exists. It's that spark that ignites the passion and drive to create something truly amazing. At G-Brand, we understand this journey well. We take pride in the details and perfecting every aspect of the process, regardless of how small or big they may be. Because it's more than just a design or a shirt. It's about outfitting future champions. There's something to be said about a team coming together, each member contributing their unique skills, talents, and ideas. It's that collective effort that takes a simple idea and turns it into something truly great. The process can be excruciating, with countless hours spent tirelessly reviewing every detail. But the end result is pure and so rewarding, knowing that we've created something that will inspire greatness in those who wear it. Whether they come from a savage land or a booming metropolis, whether their numbers are 2 or 2 billion, the greatest their numbers could ever become is truly to become one. That's why at G-Brand, we're more than just a clothing company. We're a movement, a community of like-minded individuals who believe in the power of coming together to make a difference. So join us on this journey as we strive to outfit future champions and inspire greatness in all that we do. G-Brand. Now.
West Oakland Wings Baseball.
Focus. Hard work.
Sportsmanship.
Perseverance.
Respect. Integrity.
That a boy!
Huron Valley Athletic Complex, where dreams, passion, and hard work create success.
Beautiful sunny skies and 68 degrees in Troy, Michigan, as we get set for a classic, a CHSL Central Division rivalry. Orchard Lake St. Mary's on the road to take on Brother Rice. In a battle between two clubs that have battled the last 4 years, it's been St. Mary's dominating the last 4, Joe. Before that, it was Rice dominating pretty much the entire portion of the series since it started in '78. We got a good one in store. Blake Illich on the bump to face St. Mary's. He has been dominant this year. We'll meet the St. Mary's lineup first. Leading off is Parker Brustevich. He'll play third. Luke Crichton, the sophomore commit to Indiana, batting second. Batting third is Hudson Brustevich, the younger brother of Parker, also a Notre Dame commit. Aiden Donovan will DH and bat cleanup. Will Boisenow, the senior's in right field, batting fifth. Ryan Sommer at first base. Andrew Treibel is in left field. And Anthony Alezai, thank you, Joe, will bat eighth. And batting ninth is Bradley Hale in center field for Orchard Lake St. Mary's. And they will face Blake Illich, the right-handed pitcher. I know you're fond of what Blake has done. He's gotten even better in the offseason, and that control has really been sharp this year, Joe.
Yeah, he's the top 25 pitcher here in the state of Michigan. And I got to tell you, Duke commit. This kid's going to sit probably 92, 93, top out possibly 95. This kid is actually a very polished pitcher, too, for being in high school. He's going to throw a lot of strikes. He's going to have a lot of swing and miss. This kid is, I think, something special here, and you're going to see a special performance.
Good size, too, 6'4", 210. He's committed to Duke. Started his career at Liggett, came over last year, had a solid season for Rice, but now he's the number one, and he's been ranked as high as the number one player in the junior class in the state of Michigan. And he's got a solid defense behind him. Let's meet the defense. It'll be Chase Vandermeet at third, Tristan Crane at short, Max Orozco at second, Taransky at first, Turner, the Yale commit, doing the catching, Cole Vandermeet in left, Cash Vandermeet in center, and in right field, it's Ty Fox. And on the mound, Blake Illich to face the St. Mary's lineup, a St. Mary's team that comes in 7-2 under new leadership. Nick DePonio, a new old face. And after a 1-2 start to CC, St. Mary's has rattled off 6 in a row. And look, one thing you think of Nick DePonio and his teams, they're going to hit. And boy, have they ever hit the last 6 games.
Well, they're starting off with Parker Brustevich here, too. And Parker, I've known this kid since he was 7 years old. I'm telling you, this kid can hit. He can rake. You watch. He's going to swing the bat. He's going to be very aggressive here.
Righty on righty. The Notre Dame commit against the Duke commit. And it's a fastball over for a strike. Joe Partika is the home plate umpire, and Tony Bouye is the field umpire. Quickly ahead, 1-2 is Illich. Ground ball to third. Vandermeet up with it easily. The fire is high, and it's over the head of Taransky, and it's an error for Vandermeet. And so on at first is Brustevich, the leadoff man and the 4-year starter for St. Mary's.
Yeah, I think it's just a little pregame jitters here, and I think, he kind of drilled the ball right into the ground. Should have been an easy, took a little time and just thought too much about it. Got his elbow down below his shoulder. Whenever you get your elbow down below your shoulder, the ball's going to fly a little bit on you. You got to stay on top of the ball, make a good throw through the ball to first base.
So that'll bring up St. Mary's number 2 hitter, Luke Crichton, another guy I know you quite well. I know you know him quite well, and a kid that's playing some great baseball. Luke committed to Indiana, multi-sport athlete, and he's got a chance here to perhaps advance Parker.
The lineage here of this family is great. He's got a great gene pool from his mom, no doubt about it. She played college basketball.
Oakland U,
and also if you go to Adams High School, you'll see her on the Hall of Fame. So it's all the mom's genes, no doubt about it. And I will tell you, the older brother, Jack, was a heck of a player, now playing at Clemson.
Going is the runner, swinging a foul back, and they'll send Brustevich Parker back to first. Luke Crichton, a guy that you'll also see on the mound this year for St. Mary's, which has been sort of a pleasant surprise. The Eaglets are down their top 2 starters due to injuries, and Luke Crichton is helping on the mound as well.
Yeah, I saw some video of him. He's 86, 88. I mean, that kid is he's legit as a pitcher as well. Just a great athlete.
Hit by pitch is Crichton. It skimmed the jersey, but it counts. And so the Eaglets have their first 2 men on without a hit.
Yeah, this is not what Brother Rice threw up here. I mean, again, just some sloppy play. See, he threw a breaking pitch, just didn't get on top of it as much as he could have, and kind of just dusted Luke there.
So this is Hudson Brustevich. This is the Notre Dame commit. He hit 2 grand slams in Ohio. Ground ball to short could be 2. Crane to second to Orozco for 1. And a firm slide will keep it just at that. First and third with 1 out on the hard ground ball to short that gets the force.
Yeah, hard ground ball advanced the runner, but a little bit bobbled there, a little bit by the shortstop. You'll see right here, he just kind of hesitated, right there, and then went over to second base. And Luke Crichton, clean slide, but a good slide, right through the bag, and broke up the double play. Good, clean baseball, good, hard baseball.
Yes, sir. So runners at the corners, and that'll bring up Aiden Donovan. And that is the absolute nasty slider, and that's part of the arsenal. It is really sharp, Joe, and I mean it's late too.
Yeah, it's a filthy slider, low and away. It's good. It's bite, it's tight. It's probably about 2,400 RPMs. Oh,
look at you busting out the RPMs.
Oh, I'm going to throw some metrics out here like you'd never believe. That was some good vertical break right there in that fastball as well, but vertical rise. But yeah, he's mixing it up pretty well. Throwing strikes, he just had that tough time with that error and then hit by pitch.
Swinging a shot to right center, and that is going to be caught on the run by Vandermeet. Tagging at third and scoring is Parker Brustevich, and it's 1-0 Orchard Lake St. Mary's on the sacrifice fly and the RBI off the bat of Aiden Donovan, the Michigan State-bound senior.
Yeah, he barreled this ball up. It's the outer half of the plate. Really got a nice piece of aluminum on it, I should say. But I got to tell you, Cash Vandermeet in center field really got a great jump on a great angle. And, boy, that was pretty out in center field.
Strong defender in center field is Cash Vandermeet. He's been offered by Oakland University. Oakland University's in the house. They have been heavy and hot and aggressive in Metro Detroit. And he's one of their latest commit offerings. Throw back to first. So a run in, 2 are out, and that'll bring up the big right-handed hitter in Will Boysenau, the senior. Throw back to first is errant, and that will advance Hudson Brustevich. So a couple of errors in the first for Rice, something we have not seen so far this year at all, Joe.
Yeah, I think that he's just overthinking it right now. Take a deep breath, step off the mound. Look, give it up a run. You got 2 outs. And Hudson's is a great athlete, but it's not like he's going to be a burner up there. So just
foul straight back.
Here's the deal. He gets the guy in the box, then all things, the inning's over. You just got to get the guy in the box, right? Keep that guy at first base. Don't keep him out of scoring position, and get an errant throw, and look what happens. So now he's in scoring position.
Boysenau, who was split time last year. Swing and a miss, foul tip into the glove. That's it and that's all, but that's not before the game's first run scores. It's 1-0 Eaglets. Back after this.
Lowering the shoulder. Swing and a miss. McGinley scores!
And it's going to be a challenge for us. I mean, they're a really talented football team. I think everybody knows that.
4 wide receivers. Pressure. Steps up. Marshall wants to run again. Cuts down the middle of the field. All alone. Touchdown! Warriors! What a cut.
One 0 St. Mary's on no hits. They got a walk. They got an error. They got a hit by a pitch. They got to push a guy around and an RBI sac fly to right by Aiden Donovan. And we will meet the Brother Rice lineup, a potent lineup for the 16-1 Brother Rice Warriors under Bob Riker in his 27th year. And the lineup looks like this. Cash Vandermeed leads off. He's in center field. Ryan Taransky, the Central Michigan commit, is at first. Owen Turner, the catcher, bats third. He's the top hitter in the lineup for Brother Rice average-wise. Chase Vandermeed is at third base. Broder Katke will bat fifth, the true freshman at the DH spot today. Tristan Crane is the shortstop, the do-it-all senior. Ty Fox is in right field, and Cole Vandermeed is in left field. Max Orozco, the Oakland U commit, is at second base. And on the mound for Orchard Lake St. Mary's is the senior and the Grand Valley State commit, Grant Essig. What's the book on Essig?
Yeah, Essig is not exactly like your prototypical 6'4" pitcher, right? He's just an average sized pitcher, righty, who's going to have more command and deception. He's not going to have overpowering stuff. He's going to probably sit mid-80s with his fastball, but he's got a great changeup, which is really rare in high school.
Yeah.
Not a lot of guys are throwing changeups in high school. And, this kid has got a really, really nice deceptive changeup. It funnels the exact same way as a fastball, but then dips off at the end. Really, really nice pitch.
That one is handled into center, pop fly, and the Bermuda Triangle, and it's snatched by the second baseman. A fine play by the Eaglets second baseman going back. That's Luke Crichton with great range.
Crichton made a great catch there. Look at that. He did nice angle to the ball. The whole thing is the angle to the ball. Just a great athlete. Just a really, really great athlete.
So a pop out for Cash, and here comes Ryan Taransky, who's been on an absolute tear, and he grounds one. First pitch swinging to the right side. Sommer underhands to Essig, and a beautifully executed defensive play for the Eaglets. And there's 2 up and 2 down quickly in the Brother Rice first.
My gosh, that was fast. I think if you're Brother Rice right now, you've got to take a pitch. I mean, even with a 1-1 count right now, you can't let it have 3 pitches here. It can't have that kind of inning. So I think I'd be looking for him to take a pitch, kind of just see what's going on.
Here's Owen Turner, the batter, and that's an excuse-me-fooled swing on an off-speed pitch. And you mentioned for Essig, this is what he does. He has the off-speed pitch and the confidence to throw it even when he's behind.
Yeah, that was a great pitch.
What a start of the year for Taransky. He's batting .463. He scored 17 runs, and he's driven in 9. My bad, it's Owen Turner. Sorry about that. This is the top hitter in the lineup, and he grounds one down the line, and that's foul.
Yeah, Turner is this kid. I like this kid a lot. Really, really great kid. I mean, heading to Yale, right? He's caught every game. The kid's just a great senior leader, tough player, plays a little first base, but this kid is the real deal. He's going to be great at Yale. I think he could play a lot of places. And oh yeah, look at that seed.
Shoots one to left, and it's the first hit of the ball game. Owen Turner continues to tear up pitching. Team leading 550 average coming in, and he continues to roll, Joe.
Yeah, he's the man. I like that kid a lot. I think the kids, I've been watching that kid for a while. Just a tough, hard-nosed player. And again, hard-nosed at bat right there, right? Battled through, made a mistake at the beginning, and then regrouped and hit a seed to left field.
And as you suggested, saw some pitches.
Yeah.
Did get the pitch count up a bit for Essig, who's thrown 13 pitches here in the first. This is Chase Vandermeet, who's hitting the third best average on the club, but it's been the RBI production, 21 to lead the team.
Yeah, this kid's a Notre Dame commit. Ooh, that's a powerful swing. I'm telling you, that kid did not get cheated on that one. My gosh. Yeah, he's going to Notre Dame. He's a two-way player, hard-working kid. The interesting thing that I heard from Bob Riker, he said that he's a Brother Rice athlete. If you think of a Brother Rice athlete, I think of Chase Vandermeet.
Yeah, that says a lot.
Oh, my gosh. I guess this kid's a great student. He's going to do great at Notre Dame. I mean, this kid is it seems like there's three Vandermeets.
There are. He's the oldest.
Like the Vandermeets versus the Bristeviches here. It's like Hatfields and McCoy.
Full count, 2-out pitch, runners off, and that's that's upstairs, so it'll be a walk. So a 2-out walk. So 2 on, 2 outs, and now Essig will have to face Broder Kaki, the freshman DH, and the 5-hitter for Bob Riker.
Yeah, and Broder Kaki is typically a catcher. He's the top-rated catcher. He's very highly rated in the nation as well. Duke commit, so
you're familiar with that place.
I am familiar with Duke commit. This kid can hit, and a dangerous person up in this position here.
Yes, sir. Had a 2-run double in the game we did. There's a chopper to short. Brustevich, Hudson up with it, throws to first, and the inning's over. And Grant Essig, an emotional exit of the field after the Eaglets strand a couple Rice Warriors. We go to the top of the second in Troy, Michigan. Thanks for hanging out. We're the Prep. 1-0 Eaglets.
In today's ever-changing mortgage lending world, the importance of true professionals has never been greater. At Success Mortgage Partners, we want you to have the experience of a lifetime. Founded and owned by Catholic League alumni, our family-centered business keeps your interest at heart as we help you navigate this turbulent market with ease. If you or a family member has a mortgage need, please call me, Owen Lee, at 734-822-9792.
Welcome back. Chad and Joe with you from Troy in the Stevens Complex at St. Mary's by 1. As we go to the top of the second, Joe, a couple of fielding things from Rice in the first. What do you attribute that to?
I just think it's nerves. I mean, it's a big game. I mean, a lot of people here. It's televised on the Prep. I mean, it's the 74th meeting. It's a big deal here, right? And these people take it very seriously. These kids are amped up and. On both sides. I mean, it was on both sides, right? We had some mental mistakes on both sides. So, I think it's an area that I think that they both will settle down now in the second, third inning. You're going to see some better pitching and some better fielding, and I think you'll see just a better brand of baseball overall.
There you see the all-time series. Rice in the lead, 41-32, in a series that began in 1978, and Rice won at OLSM on that day. They beat Jim Pachorik and the Eaglets in Game 1, and then the Eaglets will come back in Game 2. But St. Mary's has dominated the last 4 years with a 17-2 advantage when Rice dominated the 4 years prior. And really, the whole series prior to the last 4 years that St. Mary's has had their way with Rice. There's an off-speed pitch beautifully placed for a strike, and that's what makes Illich special pitches like that.
Yeah, that's a great pitch. I mean, you start off outer half, really, really smart. It's tough to beat guys like that on a 1-1 count when you're throwing pitches for strikes to start off.
Ryan Sommer, the batter, and he's out on strikes. That's a second strikeout for Illich. And a really tough pitch.
Yeah, that's a hard one to catch up with right at the feet. I mean, look at this pitch. It's kind of like a slider. Starts it on the inner half and ends up at his feet. Just an absolute filthy pitch. Filthy.
It's a fastball that gets up to 95. As Joe told you, it's a low 90s fastball regularly, though. And then you add in that slide piece. That is a shot that'll get you up off your feet on that Eaglet dugout down that first base line. Eaglet's wearing all black today. Bob Riker looked down and he said, oh, they're wearing all black today. Can only think that that's a color that Rice usually wears. It's like, wait a minute. Ryan Sommer, the batter. Excuse me, Drew Tribal, the batter. My bad.
Yeah, utility guy. You know, he's a big dude. I was in pregame there next to him. He's a big guy, right? Kind of he's got an uncle that's Gabe Alvarez, and so he's taken a lot of tips from Gabe Alvarez. And man, that guy is a big guy, uncommitted sophomore, plays for Team Elite. I like this kid a lot, and I know that DePonio likes him a lot as well. He's going to be a player here.
Had a brother that played at Brother Rice, graduated last year, and has a sister, Mia, that plays on the St. Mary's softball team.
Yeah, good athletic family. This kid's put together very well. This kid he's an athlete, and they said he could pound it. So we'll see.
The 2-2, and Drew has run it full with Anthony Alezai in the on-deck circle and Bradley Hale to follow here in the St. Mary's second inning.
I think Illich has given him the respect that he deserves. You know, kind of pitching around him a little bit, being smart. Let's see what he comes with here.
You look at Illich, and obvious, you know, to say, well, he's an Illich and he plays baseball and he's really good. Pretty cool to think that perhaps this young man could be drafted by the Tigers, an organization his family owns. Full count pitch. Tribal awaits the Blake Illich payoff. And that is slapped away. And Drew giving him all kinds of business down in that 7-hole.
Yeah, that was a good pitch. Good breaking pitch there. And just fought it off. And he's looking for his right now. Drew's battling here. This is a good battle.
Just missed upstairs, and that was a close pitch, and a good take for Drew Tribal. We'll get another look here.
Yeah, I don't think Blake liked that one too much. He thought that was a strike, and yeah, upper half. Could have went either way. I thought it was a pretty good pitch, though. But
so that'll bring up Anthony Alezai, the catcher, in his first year as an Eaglet on the varsity level. And he's fooled with an off-speed pitch, strike one. Tribal can run at first. He is a threat to run.
Yeah, Alezai is a great receiver. I've seen him several times, and he's got a 1.85 pop time defensively, very good. And has been really fitting a role here for St. Mary's and doing a really good job behind the dish. So we'll see if he can come in clutch here at the bat.
Man on first, man out, the 2-2. And it's popped up to left, fairly deep, going back, looking up, is Vandermeed, and he makes the catch on the warning track for out number 2.
He got a lot of it. I got to tell you, just the launch angle was probably a little bit too elevated on that one. But, yeah, he made good contact there. Low pitch, went in and got it, and just lifted it a little bit high. Yeah. Good piece of hitting there.
The wind's a little easier than it was the other day when we were here.
Yeah, I heard it was
20 miles an hour.
Out, yeah.
Man. So Bradley Hale, this is a senior and a guy that Nick DePonio really raves about, has a lot of respect for. And a guy who's hot. He's 7 for 8 on the year. And he's a guy that can also pitch out of the pen.
Yeah, this kid is, I got to tell you, Bradley Hale, I heard a great story about this kid.
Yeah.
He got hit in the face against
Yeah?
Liggett, right? Kid wears it on the face, right? Then he comes back and he goes to first base, steals a bag. Like, who does that, right? Gets nailed in the face, then steals a bag. That's a tough kid, gritty kid. Love that. Love that kid.
He's a battler. He's battled for time his whole career. There goes the run of the pitch is low. Tribal has second base stolen. The throw by Owen Turner's tardy. And the Eaglets have a runner in scoring position with 2 outs and a 1-0 lead in the top of the second.
Yeah, I don't even think a good throw would have got that. Was a great jump. And really, really good good jump by there. It's interesting, though. This Hale, they say he's one of the toughest kids in the team. I really like talking about this kid. Took a call up there. Look at Blake. He knew it. It's a great pitch, isn't it?
Strikeout for Illich. And a runner stranded in scoring position. 1-0 Eaglets. We go to the home half of the second here on the prep.
Every high school sporting event in the state of Michigan has one thing in common: officials. Every game, every meet, every match. Without officials, there'd be no touchdowns, no three-pointers, no face-offs. Without officials, there'd be no games. Officiating is a great way to give back to your community and stay involved with the sports you love. And officials are needed now more than ever, because without officials, it's just practice.
Lowering the shoulder. Swing and a miss. McKinley scores!
Well, winter may be behind us, but it's time for your old tired landscaping that's right in front of you to make a change. Now's the perfect time with your spring cleanup. And with State Crushing Landscape Supply, from mulch to topsoil, they've got it all. Call State Crushing Landscape Supply for all your landscape supply needs. 2 locations located in Oxford and Auburn Hills. Or give them a call at 248-338-3310 or check them out at statecrushing.com. Chad Bush and Joe Mooney with you from Troy, Michigan at the Stevens Complex. Number 2, Brother Rice against St. Mary's, who we have number 4 this week. But look, these are 2 of the best teams in the state. It's early on in the year. Rice already 16-1 and playing as good as anybody in the state of Michigan.
Yeah, they're playing great baseball. And again, not only pitching it well, but they're hitting it well with this kid as well. Tristan Crane has done a really, really nice job. He's played every inning of every game since his freshman year.
Wow.
Yeah, like Riker loves this guy. Like when we interviewed Riker, he loves this guy.
He does.
Yeah.
There's a weak grounder to third, and they're going to let that thing roll, and it's wise they did.
Man.
Parker Brustevich is a 4-point student, and that's one of the examples, I suppose.
Well, I think Parker Brustevich is also coached very well as a youngster. He was coached by
who?
I don't know who he was coached. I forget, but I think he's on the color guy today on the prep.
Joe Mooney.
Yes,
Coached him.
Yes, that was just a smart play right there. Good job, Parker.
Oh man.
But Tristan Crane, yeah, this kid is he's going to JUCO, which I think is a smart route for a lot of people. Get to learn a little bit about college, get to play a little bit, and they can transfer over. They're still trying to get you to go to a Division I school or a 4-year school. But, yeah, I think that he's going to a JUCO in Virginia. Just a smart move. This kid's a great player. He's a closer for the team as well. Tristan Crane, just a big fan of this kid.
And he pops one to left and up long enough for Tribal to make the catch. And there's 1 out here in the Brother Rice second inning. What's the patience piece of facing a guy like Grant Essig? And if your Brother Rice hitting, it's a different look, as we see here. I mean, what do you have to constantly remind yourself as a hitter?
Yeah, you got to be looking for your pitch, because he's going to pitch his pitch. Like he's going to, like that right there, probably wasn't his pitch, right? And Ty Fox, and he needs to regroup himself here, but that's a slider at the knees. You're not looking for that first thing. You got to be looking for your pitch. And at the same time, on deck, you've got to be seeing what he's throwing for strikes, what he's feeling comfortable with. The things that he's feeling comfortable with, he's going to come back for, right? And so that's what you got to be looking for.
We'll see what he's looking for here. It is an off-speed pitch, and Ty Fox committed to Ohio State University.
He is.
And he's put up some good numbers this year, batting .357, couple of doubles, a home run, 9 RBIs, and a big piece of this lineup and team for the senior lefty. Ground ball to second. To his right is Luke Crichton. The throw to first is in time. And a fine scoop by Sommer. And there's 2 outs in the Brother Rice second inning.
Number 2, the left fielder, Cole.
Yeah, Luke Fox is it's a real nice pitch, and Ty Fox, and he did a great job. But Crichton, nice job over there, but good, nice backhand. That's a hard throw. That's a really hard throw. He got
away
on top
from
of the
the
ball.
first base.
Yeah, just a good throw. Good job, Crichton.
So that will bring up Cole Vandermeed, the left fielder, quickly ahead.
Essig just gets ahead with that filthy slider. That is good. Right there, too.
Ground ball to short, routine for Hudson Brustevich, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. The side is retired. We go to the top of the third, 1-0 St. Mary's.
West Oakland Wings baseball.
Focus. Hard work.
Sportsmanship.
Perseverance.
Respect. Integrity.
Got a boy.
3, 1, 2, 3, wins.
Huron Valley Athletic Complex, where dreams, passion, and hard work create success.
Oh, the talent aplenty on the field, and it's apparent by the scouts and all the folks in attendance today between these two powers in the state of Michigan and really across the Midwest. Brother Rice and their commitment so far. There you see Max Orozco at the top of the list. Oakland U. Told you earlier, Oakland University's been in the house a lot. And then you see Ashton Reedy, Ryan Taransky, fire up chips, Ty Fox, the Ohio State, Chase Vandermeed, Notre Dame committed, Blake Illich headed to Duke, Tristan Crane, as you mentioned earlier, and then Kaki, a Duke commit, and Turner, Yale as well. There's more to follow. There's more college players on this roster, Joe. Cole Vandermeed, Cash, Aiden Pack, Cole Duhame, Tristan Turner, Evan Kopf. There's a lot of talent for Brother Rice this year.
There is, and they've changed the rules where they're not offering kids at such young ages anymore. And I got to tell you, I think that's a smart rule. It gives some chance for them to continue to develop, to watch the program, to kind of learn about the school learn about them. So it's a good program. And with the transfer portal and everything else, don't get me started. I could probably talk for years about this. But I think it's smart to just measure twice and cut once when it comes to getting your college.
No doubt. This is Brustevich, who scored the game's only run. And he scored on a sacrifice fly back in the first inning off the bat of his classmate Aiden Donovan.
You know, the interesting thing, Chad, is that both of these programs have got really, really smart kids. I mean, I think they have, what do you say, 5 kids in the top 10 at Brother Rice. Riker told us that 5 of the kids are in the top 10 in the senior class. They're going to graduate.
Academically, yeah.
Look at these commits. Duke, Notre Dame, Yale. These aren't dummies, right? These guys are actually pretty smart kids. Smart, too. Use baseball to get into the place that you may not have been able to get into as a normal student. I think that this is really smart, good parenting, very, very smart.
Slow start for Parker Brustevich at the plate, but he's really come on lately. He had 6 RBIs in the 3-game sweep over Liggett over the weekend. They played 2 on Saturday and swept Liggett 16-3 and 7-4 before winning last Wednesday 17-2. And Brustevich has caught fire. Full count here. 2-2 rather. Inside it, nipped him. That's the second hit by pitch of the day and the third free pass of the day for Illich, who had control problems last year. We have not seen control problems in the slightest this year. until now.
Yeah, it's the second time he's hit. He hit Luke Crichton earlier. Same pitch, though. He's not getting on top of that breaking ball. You've got to get your hands on top of that breaking ball, release it off the nose, and making sure that that ball's spitting inside or to the outer half of the plate. He is really releasing it too far out by his right ear so much, and it's basically then kind of just tumbling into the batter. So
there goes the runner, swing and a miss. The throw by Turner down to second, and it's not in time. Yes, it is. Was originally safe, and then Parker came off the bag. Tristan Crane did not come off the tag, and the Eaglets are out on the base paths despite the runner beating the throw.
Yeah, the runner definitely beat the throw. He's there, but look at that. He kind of hops and then falls off. Yep. And I got to tell you, it's hard to get your bearings there because we had a lot of rain yesterday, ton of rain. And you could see on second base there is a little, replacement rug out there, so because they get so many people sliding in there. So you really have to monitor yourself when you're going into second base.
Luke Crichton, who was hit by a pitch his first time up. So 1 out on the caught stealing. I think they'll score that. Pitches upstairs. Blake Ilitch, 4 pitches he's quite comfortable throwing. And that's part of the reason that Duke is so excited for him. Such a great job down at Duke. Brian Sikowski doing a great job down there. A Michigan guy, downriver guy. A guy who's been in your seat on the Preps, a color commentator. We miss Sack.
Yeah. You don't miss him that much, you ask me. Come on.
Well, to be fair, he was ineligible.
Yeah, it's interesting. And Ilitch is already up to 53 pitches, and that's going to be a concern. I think that's something that Bob Riker needs to think about.
There's a swing and a fly ball left center that's going to find the gap. Luke Crichton's going to find second base standing up, and that's the first hit of the day for the Eaglets, and it's off the bat of the sophomore Indiana commit. He's in scoring position with 1 out.
Yeah, that was a really nice piece of hitting there. He just sits on it. He's looking for something in particular, just sits on it, barrels that ball up to the left center gap, and gets around to second base. Just an absolute seed out there. Great piece of hitting by Luke Crichton. Again, Indiana commit, having a great sophomore campaign. This kid has been lights out this year. And again, tough freshman year a little bit, but learn from it. And now this kid is absolutely unbelievable this year. This sophomore year, everyone I talk to says he has done an amazing job.
Inside corner strike called. In scoring position now is Luke Crichton with the left-handed hitter coming up here in Hudson Brustevich.
I got to tell you, the interesting thing is that stolen base there, that's really going to come back and bite him because that could have been a run. That put out at second was it's a tough thing because that would have been a run scored.
Ground ball to short, Crane up with it. He'll let the runner advance to third, gets the sure out at first. It's a ground out. Luke Crichton advances to third. And the routine plays made by a guy that makes a lot of them, Tristan Crane.
Yeah, he's steady Eddie over there.
Here comes the RBI man, Aiden Donovan, committed to Michigan State, where he will pitch. He'll be a PO at Michigan State. He is not pitching now. He's out until the month of May at some point. There's a shot up the middle. Crane to his left, behind the bag, throw to first, and he got him. What a play by Crane behind the bag to get it for the final out.
Great play. Unbelievable play. I thought it was a base hit, frankly, and he just ranged up there. They said he's the best athlete at Brother Rice, and that's why, one of the reasons, he has played every inning of every game since he's been a freshman.
Man, you see why there. We're coming back for the third.
My dad and my grandfather are officials. I've grown up around officials and seeing how much they enjoy being part of the games. As a student athlete, I've always appreciated the people out there who are willing to give back to the kids. The Legacy program lets me officiate while I'm still in high school, working younger kids' games. Officiating gives me a better understanding of the game. I get to make some pretty good money for a high school kid, and I even get to spend some quality time with my dad. There's help wanted. Just whistle.
Lowering the shoulder. Swing and a miss. McKinley scores!
So the final out of the inning, Joe, was a close one. How about Crane saving a run?
Yeah, that was huge. I mean, what a great range there coming over from shortstop. And who knows if he's going to be a shortstop at the next level. But, boy, what an athlete. What an athletic play. Great angle. Just an actually great play.
Part of what's moved Brother Rice to 16-1 on the year. Here's Max Orozco facing Grant Essig. The senior headed to Grand Valley has been wonderful. 1 hit, 1 walk, no strikeouts, and no runs. And the pitch count's been pretty solid, Joe. He's at 35.
Yeah, he definitely is controlling the game. He's pitching his pitches. He's doing a great job, and he's throwing strikes. That's the key. And it's interesting, this Max Orozco here. This person going to Oakland University. I called the prep football game. The Brother Rice
wide receiver extraordinaire.
Yeah, he was a pretty good wide receiver.
Great athlete.
Yeah,
pretty good dad too. Left-handed hitter. Second baseman outside of the zone. 1-0 St. Mary's. Brother Rice batting in the bottom of the third. Rice coming off a 10-1 win on Tuesday in Ohio. There's a hot shot back of the box, and Zach Essig's going to get some calories burned and take it himself for out number 1. What do you think of that play?
Oh, that's just an athletic play. Heads up, fielded his own position. Looked a little Greg Maddox-ish, actually.
Let's go all the way over?
And then just doesn't even, he's not.
Does he not trust his Sommer?
Maybe a little,
no chances.
Maybe a little scared to throw that. You don't want to get the yips at this part of the game, right?
Right. Mackie Sasser yips.
Yeah.
Tough case to break.
Yeah, Chuck Nowak, Steve Sachs.
Oh, yeah.
Lester
Hayes?
John Lester.
You got me there. You're a little older. Not much.
Oh.
Swing and a miss, Cash Vandermeed. He has been offered by Oakland U. He is uncommitted. But Cash has had a fabulous year. Sorry, Joe.
Yes, and he's also been offered by a bunch of Ivies as well. I think
that's right.
That may be where he goes. I mean, he's a very smart kid, top of his class, and so he's going to have a lot of opportunities here.
Batting .375, 4 triples, has a lot of speed and instinct and talent, and he's going to lead off. Second batter of the inning. He'll take first base, and that is the second walk of the game for Essig.
Yeah. Probably not the person you want to walk. He's
right.
Definitely going to be a threat to steal here. If I'm a Lezi, I am on high alert.
Yep.
I'll tell you that, high alert.
Runner not going. It's fouled back. This is the left-handed hitting Ryan Taransky. And Taransky has been on a tear. He's the second best hitter average-wise in the lineup. Came in batting .463 with 17 runs scored. And has really come on as of late.
Well, he's a CMU commit for a reason, right?
Strike 3 called. Essig got him with an outside fastball. And what happened here?
Just fooled him. Literally, he's looking for something different and painted the corner there. Inside corner, it's a great pitch. That's a huge strikeout, too.
Not an easy guy to strike out. It's a backwards K. It's the only K of the game. There's the throw down to second. And he is safe. It's a stolen base for Cash Vandermeed. They get the steal on Alezi in the Eaglets, and that's big with 2 outs, tying run in scoring position.
Yeah, Alezi had a great throw there. That was totally off the pitcher. He threw a C down to second base. That was a great throw. Just a great jump there by Vandermeed.
Owen Turner, the batter, headed to Yale. And Ivy Leaguer, you know something about the Ivy Leagues. I know you're headed off to an Ivy League school tomorrow.
I am.
Where your son Ryan plays football at Harvard for their spring game. Very cool. Have fun out there.
Thank you.
OT looks at one outside the zone. This is the top hitter. He had a hit already in this game. Here's another look at the stolen base, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, look, it was a great throw. I mean, great pop time. I mean, that's a sub-2 pop time right there.
Slider is outside, and so they walk Turner. Maybe intentionally, unintentionally.
I don't hate that. I'm not going to lie. I don't hate that. I think that Turner is someone that has been probably arguably their best hitter.
Yeah.
And so I think that that's just a smart move here. And not that Chase Vandermeed's any easier, the Notre Dame commit. He can hit, and he's got some wheels, too. If he gets on the base pass, he can run.
Big spot for Chase, left side, base hit. His brother's round in third. It's bobbled in left, and the game is tied at 1 as Chase drives in Cash to knot it up here in the third.
Yeah, it was a good piece of hitting. He jumped on the ball, the pitch that he wanted, and you're right, Ryan Summer out there. And then here's the replay. You can see he just jumped on that pitch, hard ground ball, and then Summer had a hard time coming up with that pitch or coming up that ground ball and scored the run.
So that will bring up the freshman Broder Katkey. Off-speed pitch, and now what's your thoughts if you're Essig right now facing this lineup and a tough freshman hitter in Katkey?
Well, what I'm thinking is you got 2 outs. You know, you got to focus on the batter. I think that's very important.
And if you're Katkey, you're in a prime spot. And as a young player against maybe, they played Catholic Central. Certainly he's played in a rivalry game, but this one a little different right now and a tight one.
Yeah, he got him out on a slider last time. Let's see if he goes back to that, right? Problem is it's 2 balls in the count.
Turner edges off a second, Chase Vandermeed off a first, and now too much time for the freshman commit to Duke. This is Broder Katkey, the #1 rated player in the state of Michigan in the freshman class, number 19 in the country, according to Perfect Game. And Essig walks him as well. So the second walk of the inning. The first one came back to bite him in the name of a run. And now Rice has the bases loaded for Tristan Crane, Mr. Clutch.
Yeah, I got to tell you, look at Katkey on that pitch. Like he spit on a really good slider. That was a good slider in the lower half. Could have been either way. That was a good.
Tough pitch to take.
Oh, my God. Great pitch by him, though, to spit on that and get first base. So the bases loaded here with 2 outs.
Rice has tied it up in this inning, thanks to the walk with 2 outs to Vandermeed. And Cash came around to score on his older brother Chase's RBI single. The Notre Dame commit ties this game up between the 2 elite programs from the state of Michigan. 1-2 count.
Yeah, we got Essig now up to 67 pitches, too. And you got to think about that. Now we're in the bottom of the 3rd. This has been a high pitch count inning for him.
Second time through. Swing and a fly ball left field. It's playable. Tribal is under it, drifts back, and makes the catch. So Rice strands 3, but they get 1. We head to the 4th, tied at 1 in the state of Michigan, and a dandy in Troy.
Lowering the shoulder. Swing and a miss. McKinley scores!
And it's going to be a challenge for us. I mean, they're a really talented football team. I think everybody knows that.
4 wide receivers. Pressure, steps up. Marshall wants to run again. Cuts down the middle of the field. All alone. Touchdown! Warriors! What a cut.
On the carry, number 9.
My dad and my grandfather are officials. I've grown up around officials and seeing how much they enjoy being part of the games. As a student athlete, I've always appreciated the people out there who are willing to give back to the kids. The Legacy program lets me officiate while I'm still in high school, working younger kids' games. Officiating gives me a better understanding of the game. I get to make some pretty good money for a high school kid, and I even get to spend some quality time with my dad. There's help wanted. Just whistle.
Chad and Joe back with you as we get a look at Brother Rice Warriors, 16-1 now. Their win the other day, all atop the CHSL Central Division. 3-time state champions, last in 2008. And you may have heard of DJ LeMahieu. He was a 2007 grad and first Major League Baseball player to graduate from Brother Rice. Currently with the Yankees, doing good things. 1,700 hits in his career. And the 2-time Major League Baseball batting champion, DJ LeMahieu. Brother Rice ties it, Joe, and we've got a game just like we thought. Knotted up here in the 4th. St. Mary's comes to bat against Mr. Blake Ilitch.
Yeah, I think, kind of what we expected. The first inning was kind of a little rough, a little high schoolish, a little, getting the kinks out, and then they've settled in and, starting to see some hits and starting to see some normal baseball here. And I think it's been settling into a good game. 1-1 game, tight, a lot of pressure.
Squaring to bunt, gets it down. It's a good one. Will Boisenow just wide. So Boisenau, the batter.
It's interesting. The wind's kicking up here. I wonder how it's going to affect the game. I mean, you could maybe hear in the telecast here. It's coming in straight from center. And this is kind of a small ballpark. And so, we'll see if it's going to take a little bit more of a poke to get one out here today.
Yeah, a wind has been a theme every game we've been here. And today it really wasn't to start, but it's starting to whip in.
Yeah.
Illich has now delivered his 58th pitch, and he's got a battle on his hands right now with the Eaglets 5-hitter Will Boisenau, the right fielder.
I think it's important for him to have a good inning, efficient inning. For him to finish up the rest of the game, he needs to keep that pitch count down low. This is an important inning.
Pitch is low there. Last Wednesday, Brother Rice got a win in their contest, Catholic League battle against Catholic Central, their rival. They swept Catholic Central 3 games. Ground ball to short. Crane will throw to first, and a routine play to start the Eaglet 4th.
Boy, does Crane look comfortable over there, doesn't he? Yeah. He is. I really like that kid. Watch this play. Just just routine ground balls, but great players make routine plays look easy, and he makes that look so easy. Like, that is very, very settling to the eye when you see that. You're like, wow, that kid's an athlete.
And when you can count on the guys, especially up the middle, to make plays like that, I mean, it's comforting as a coach to have guys like that.
Yeah, that pitch right there by Blake, by the way, that was filthy. Just really nice 12-6 break on it, and came into the zone. Really hard to swing at that one.
Ryan Sommer, the batter, what pitches of his do you think are most advanced, and what do you think he needs to work on?
Well, obviously, he's a Duke commit, and so, the guys over at Duke are looking at, what kind of live arm he has. I mean, he's a 95 arm, right? I mean, he's throwing with 95, so,
Ground ball to short. Orozco goes to first, and he gets Crane, gets it to Crane, who gets Sommer. A little miscommunication there. In no man's land, but the play's made, and there's 2 outs.
Yeah, Blake did any ground ball to the right side. Blake does a smart job. Illich gets over there and gracefully catches that on first base. But, yeah, I mean, in terms of his arm, first of all, does he have a live arm? And they can teach a lot of mechanics at Duke, and they can do a lot of things. But I think that you have to have the tools. You cannot win the Kentucky Derby on a donkey, right? You have to have a live arm to start, and Blake Illich definitely does that.
I like the Derby talk.
Thank you.
Ground ball right side, and that is a foul ball and a late call, but the right call, and the fielding umpire Tony Bouye was waiting for the home plate umpire, Joe Partika, to make the call. That's his call. And he made it eventually. The sun is covered here. We haven't had as many planes take off today.
No. Or helicopters, too, which the helicopters can really affect the simulcast. It's good.
Yeah, they can. All kinds of effects out there. Wind blowing in. Upstairs to the big left-handed stick, Drew Tribal had a brother that played at Brother Rice, has a sister that plays softball at St. Mary's, and it's an athletic family, and Drew in left field today.
Yeah, Tribal, he swings a bat that looks like a big, huge piece of mahogany. Look at that right there. Yep.
Sharply hit to Taransky, who will handle it, and the side retired. 1-2-3. We're mowing them down. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Nothing solved yet at the Stevens Complex.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.
Lowering the shoulder.
Swing and a miss. McKinley scores!
Oh, we've got more delicious food in the house from our friends at Shields. Paul Andoni and company doing us good here today and keeping us healthy with some great pizzas. Shields has been around since 1937. Back in the days, it was at Davison and Shields Street down in Detroit. And legendary award-winning pizzas and salads since 1946 at that original location. And now in their third generation of ownership, Shields thanks everybody in Metro Detroit for their business. They offer lunches, family dinners, family gatherings, all types. Delicious, high-quality food, lighthearted family atmosphere. Find them before and after the game. They're right down the road here in Troy, the Stevens Complex. Delicious food and a great place to visit before or after the game here at Stevens Complex. There's a ground ball right side. That's a carbon copy, and it's the same call. It's foul. This is a battle between Fox, the left-handed hitter, against Grant Essig, who's out there, who just threw his 71st pitch.
Yeah, again, just like Illich last inning, this is a critical inning for Essig. For him to continue to get through the game in an efficient manner, he needs to have an efficient inning. He can't be walking anyone. He can't be messing around with a lot of things.
Guy that really relies on that breaking ball. It's a sharp curve that he'll throw in any count. And he's shown that today. He has walked 3 today, Joe, and this would not be the spot where you'd want him to walk the leadoff man if you're Nick DePonio, the head coach.
No, Ty Fox can run a little bit too, you know. I mean, okay.
It is a leadoff walk, and there is no activity in that St. Mary's bullpen, so Ty Fox on to start the bottom of the 4th in this tie game.
We'll see what Cole has to do here. This kid is he's a hard-working kid. Riker tells me that Cole Vandermeed, all the Vandermeeds, are there eating dinner nearly every day in the off season and going to the field house to hit balls. Like, these guys are just gym rats. So not only are they great students, because all the Vandermeeds are great students, but also just gym rats. So great to see it, and let's see what Cole Vandermeed has to do here against Essig.
Runner not going. It's fouled back. Cole Vandermeed in left field has also been offered by Oakland University, and a guy that has played an outstanding defensive left field this year, and offensively still looking to come into his own. But the talent's there, and he wastes another Essig pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Obviously, he's got the the gene pool too. I mean, their dad is Michigan State coach, assistant coach there. So his longtime Michigan State assistant coach,
Mark Vandermeed.
Mark Vandermeed, great player, great Eastern Michigan player, great player. So the Vandermeed boys are got a good gene pool there. You know, I mean, you get 3 of them in the Brotherized lineup, which is ranked #1 in the state. Like, a third of the lineup is like the Vandermeeds. Like, my God, you can call them Brother Vandermeed.
That's it. Pitch is up and outside.
Great eye. Great pitch to take. That was a tough one.
Cole laying off it.
We still don't have anyone up in the bullpen on either sides.
Got him on strikes there, and that was a big pitch by Essig to bounce back. Max Orozco in a big-time spot here with 1 out, Joe.
Yeah, you got a runner in scoring position. They need to get this one in.
Ground ball right side. It is a fair ball. It'll advance the runner to third. So Fox to third. Orozco's out. And a go-ahead run, Joe, 90 feet away.
Big moment for Cash Vandermeed here. This is a big, important moment. Obviously, bottom of the 4th, plenty of game left. But, this is a big run here.
It flips to the top.
Oh, Essig got away with that one. That was out of the zone. That was it was definitely a ball. So he's way ahead of him now. This 1-1 count, people don't understand how hard this is.
Yeah.
It is, you play the normal 4-3 count. It is like night and day to a 3-2 count.
And before the game, Bob Riker was telling us, look, you wanted to see these guys a little more aggressive today.
You're going to have to be.
In 3-2 ball.
You don't have too many chances, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, you want to learn how to be it's great for the pitchers, right? Because you keep your pitch count down typically on a 1-1 count. You can go a full game and throw 65 pitches, right?
Yep.
And then on the hitters, you want to learn how to be a good two-strike hitter, go to the Catholic League.
Yep. Tied at 1. 1 run for St. Mary's in the first, 1 run for Rice in the third. Ground ball back to the pitcher. Essig falling down, throw to first, and he got him.
Wow.
Grant lost his footing, was slipping, but was able to get a one-hopper to Sommer, who scooped it for the final out.
Sommer made a great play here. Look at this. He fell down, one-hopped it, Sommer kept with it. Oh, that was such a great play.
In today's ever-changing mortgage lending world, the importance of true professionals has never been greater. At Success Mortgage Partners, we want you to have the experience of a lifetime. Founded and owned by Catholic League alumni, our family-centered business keeps your interest at heart as we help you navigate this turbulent market with ease. If you or a family member has a mortgage need, please call me, Owen Lee, at 734-822-9792.
What a play there to end the inning. Defense has been a big part of this game, Joe Mooney, and you think it'll be a big theme as we continue in this tight 1-1 game down the stretch, just what we expected.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't anything that is out of the ordinary, right? I mean, it's a 1-1 game. We expected it to be a 1-1 game. We know what we have 2 college commits. We have a Duke commit. We have a Grand Valley commit.
Yep.
We've got a Grand Valley commit who's crafty, who's going to throw a lot of strikes. He's fiery. He's up there. He wants to win. And then you got the pedigree there with Illich, right? Who's just throwing gas. He's blowing 92 out there. He's doing a really good job. He's keeping people off kilter a little bit. And we'd expect this 1-1 game. If you had asked me what it was going to be, I would say it's probably going to be this 1-1 game. It's going to come down to who's going to make the plays at the end and who's going to have a clutch hit.
Illich is coming off a memorable outing his last time out against the rival Catholic Central. He beat them 1-0. He went 7 innings, gave up 3 hits, did not give up a run, struck out 10 and walked 1. This line is looking similar here. There's been a little bit more traffic, and he's hit some guys. I guess that's really been one of the biggest differences, but he's really had his way most of the day.
Yeah, I've been watching him on Game Changer, and most of the times he pitches. And, anytime you can have a whip, which is the walks plus hits divided by innings pitched, which I think is better than ERA.
Yeah.
I think whip is good. He has a whip of, under 1 by a large shot, usually 0.5. So he's given up 1 hit or 1 walk per inning. That is great. He's done a great job, and he's been everything that, we've thought about, or everything that's been written about him. He's been great.
He'll face the number 8, 9, and 1 hitters for St. Mary's.
I'll tell you the thing I like about him too. Is his demeanor on the mound. It's hard to kind of like describe that, but he's got a really nice demeanor on the mound. He's very calm, very easy. He doesn't get too hyped up. He doesn't get too down. You wouldn't know if he threw a ball or a strike, right? I mean, he's just very even-keeled.
All you can ask for, especially on the middle of that bump. Right now, he's going against Anthony Alezai, the catcher for St. Mary's, and he's got him in a full count to lead off. And a pop-up right side. And drifting over is Fox. Taransky will give way, and the catch is made in fair territory midway down that line.
Now batting number 14.
Yeah, those are 2 large pop-ups, I would say, or fly balls that Alezai had off of. He's timed them pretty well, Blake Illich, but just hasn't been able to get a little more line drive action on there. It's been a little bit more of a high launch angle.
So here comes the 9-hitter Bradley Hale, and the senior looks at a nasty off-speed pitch for strike 1.
Yeah.
Man.
That's tough.
But it's been dominating so far for Illich this year, not giving up an earned run.
Yeah, and I talked about Hale, too. Like, he was the one that got hit in the face at Liggett and then went out and stole second, right? He's kind of a tough kid. You know, he also hit 2 bombs that game, too. Like,
did he really?
Yeah, that kid is like he hit 2 home runs in the same game after getting nailed in the face. Like, come on. Love that kid. Throw some dirt on it. We got ice.
Strike 3 called there. Hale doesn't like the call. And that's strikeout number 5 for Illich.
Yeah, let's take a look at that one. That was, I think that was yeah, it's inside. That's not a strike, I got to tell you.
Yep.
But, hey, you got away with it, and when you throw that hard, sometimes can't see him being strikes, right?
Yep. So Parker Brustevich is the batter. Guy that also will pitch on this team. Inside out swing right side, and it's a 1-2-3 inning as Taransky toe taps the bag. And we go to the bottom of the 5th, cruising along with a runway in the airport behind us. Chad and Joe back to the Stevens right after this.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.
Lowering the shoulder. Swing and a miss. McKinley scores!
There's the top 15 in the state of Michigan, according to the MHS BCA this week. Northville 1, Rice 2. They got the Eaglets of St. Mary's 4th. Bay City Western representing Mid-Michigan 3rd. Zeeland West. Westside shout-out, Grand Blanc, Matawan, West Bloomfield, Coach Bernie, and Novi, the reigning state champions of Division I. Sterling Heights Stevenson. Allen Park making an appearance. Rockford, Portage Northern, Seaholm rounding out the top 15. We'll see Seaholm next week against Bloomfield Hills here on the Prep. We'll see St. Mary's and Rice again on Saturday. And tomorrow we head downriver. I'm excited to get downriver. We've never done a Prep broadcast downriver. I'm embarrassed to admit that. I love downriver. I can't believe we haven't gone yet. So we're headed tomorrow. It's Wyandotte at Woodhaven. We hope you'll join us.
Maybe you can get Zach to join you on that one. You know, he's like the downriver god down there.
I know. Normally we would, but I think he's on tour with Duke. Swing and a miss, and out on strikes. Grant Essig battling back.
Yeah, Taransky's had a tough time with Essig. He hasn't figured him out. He took a call third last time, and then this one just good changeup. As I said, tunnels the same way as his fastball, and then just drops off there.
So that'll bring up the right-handed hitter, Owen Turner, OT or OT. You can call him as well. Call him what he wants, though. He's earned it. He's batting over 560 this year.
560. Those are the days, right? My gosh. That's great. Good high school. That's a good high school.
You batted over, like, what, 700 most of your year at Adams High?
680. I mean, no big deal.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought so. I know Cheddar high and tight. I know. I've seen how he can hit in a cage. There's a walk by Turner. Essig's pitch count starting to grow. It's a one-out walk for Rice. Tie score, bottom of the 5th. Glad you're with us on the Prep.
Yeah, Essig is up to, I think, close to 97 pitches already. So we'll see if we get someone up there, if St. Mary's gets someone up there. Rice is doing a good job of doing a great job of
big cut and a miss by Vanity.
Managing these at-bats, just kind of doing a great job of working Essig hard.
They have grown that pitch count. That's a high pitch count for 3-2 ball.
Oh, Rice has done a great job.
Turner not a threat to run, not running here. Chase Vandermeed, the ever-dangerous right-handed stick is up. We saw him with a huge day. He had 8 RBIs in the game we did last Saturday against the rival Catholic Central. hit a couple of home runs. I mean, this kid's been on a tear offensively. He's a two-way guy headed to Notre Dame, and he lays off that juicy breaking ball from Essig there, Joe.
Yeah, Essig's been throwing a lot of breaking balls, and I'll tell you, one of the things you have to do as a pitcher, you have to have confidence in your breaking ball that you can throw it in the dirt and that the catcher's going to block it. I got to tell you, OLSM has done a fabulous job a couple times of really, really doing a good job of blocking those pitches to give Essig the confidence of saying, hey, there's a guy on first, I'm going to get my body in front of it, I'm going to keep that guy at first. You have no idea as a pitcher how important it is to have that confidence in your catcher, and OLSM has done a great job there.
Seems like a strong connection. OLSM first year as a backstop in Orchard Lake. Turner with a big lead, and he's back. Chase Vandermeed on the year, 375 hitter. He's driven in, 385 hitter. He's driven in 21 runs. There goes the runner, swing, and a foul back popped up, and that is going to get to OLSM, who can't make the play near the net.
Yeah, that's a big play. What you have to do is, first of all, you got to find the ball, and then you got to get rid of your mask. Once you find the ball, you've got to line in. You got to get to the fence first. But you have to understand one thing: the spin of the ball is always going to go back towards the field. Always. Yep. It is unmatched. Death taxes and a ball spinning back to the field.
Full count. We'll see if Turner's running. He's not. It's popped up again, and it goes back towards Joe's. What are you driving now? Limousine?
No, I'm driving a Defender, which
Defender. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Stretch Defender.
Very manly car.
I'm going to
tell you that it's a manly car.
Let's do it again. Vandermeed awaits. Turner goes this time, and that is strike 3 called. Strikeout number 5 for Essig on an inside off-speed pitch for out number 2. Stolen base for Turner.
Yeah, it's a good pitch. Watch this pitch. He just gets it inside, and again, the guy's running, but you could see that he had no chance to get him at Owen Turner at second base. But again, nice inside inside curveball, and really tunneled that well to catch the inside part of the plate. Another one, man. He's really dealing.
Broder Katke, the batter, a freshman with a serious game. It's a big-time swing, and a guy who's been comfortable in a big spot in the middle of this Warrior lineup.
Still, I got to tell you, I don't see anyone up in the St. Mary's. Oh.
There's a swing and a shot hit hard to center, but right at the center fielder Hale for the final out. So the Warriors strand a runner in scoring position. We go to the top of the 6th, tied at 1.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate.
Lowering the shoulder. Swing and a miss. McGinley scores!
Well, the Eaglets 7-2 and 4-2 in league play, a game behind Brother Rice, and 826 co-divisional. 7 state titles for the Eaglets, 3-time three-peat champions from 19 to 22. Alex Mooney, an alum you may have heard of, doing great things in the Cleveland Indian organization. He's at high A ball, and he's already tearing it up. He's on a 6-game hit streak, and he's done great things. He's a proud 2021 grad of St. Mary's, the former Mr. Baseball, former Duke commit, and Cleveland gave him a real nice piece to come join their club last year, and he's with the Lake County Captains, doing great things. He was drafted in the 7th round of the Major League Baseball draft of 2023 by the Cleveland Guardians, and this is one of the best ever to wear the red, white, and black in St. Mary's. Tied at 1 as St. Mary's will bat in the top of the 6th inning And Blake Ilitch back on that bump. What do you think of Blake at this point? Does he change his approach as this game grows old and he's got his 85 pitches he's thrown?
Yeah, I mean, he's thrown 5 innings. He's, look, he's got 1 hit, he's got 1 walk, and he's got 5 Ks. I mean, why would you change, right? Just keep doing what you're doing. You're keeping people off balance. Keep throwing the gas. Your arm feels good. You're not way high. Again, very important that he keeps a low pitch count this inning, but he's doing his best. Oof.
Ground ball to first, and that, the side's retired. Ground out by Crichton, and we go to the 3-hitter in the lineup, Hudson Brustevich.
I don't know if, does Bob Riker do, PFP drills? I mean, like pitcher fielding drills? I mean, my gosh, look at this. I mean, he's had 2 times he's looked like a baby deer over there. I mean, look at that. Sorry to... Look at it. He's laughing at it. He's just jumping on the bag. He doesn't care how to get it. My gosh, I hope they do some drills down there at Duke for him and teach him how to cover a bag there. Get to the bag, go up the line, stutter step, touch on the bag. That's the way to do it. You get to the line, get to your point in the line, go up there, stutter step, boom.
Is that one of the toughest plays to coach offensively and to prepare your team for? Is a ball hit to the pitcher or in between that hole at first and second?
I think the biggest thing is really when the ball's hit is the instinct to run to get to cover first.
Yeah.
A lot of times you kind of think, oh, he just hit it, and then your mind doesn't really think to get over to first. Then you go, oh, I got to go cover, know, and you get caught there. I think the great pitchers, the good heady guys are, fielding their positions very, very well.
St. Mary's does have some activity down in their bullpen.
Yeah, Parker Brustevich is up there, which I think is a guy that throws a lot of strikes, has been coming into relief a lot for St. Mary's. I think that for St. Mary's is probably a wise move. You got Essig already up 105 pitches already, so I think that's probably a wise move by St. Mary's.
Here's Hudson Brustevich, who had 2 grand slams in Ohio last week, and he fouls it back. This is a serious power hitter from the left side, the younger brother of Parker, who Joe mentioned is warming up in the pen. St. Mary's went and swept Ohio. They knocked off the number 4, the number 6, and the number 7 teams in the state of Ohio last weekend as Nick DePonio's club went down there and just wiped out all of Ohio. There's a swing and a hard shot, 1 hopper to Crane that throws high, but in time, and another eaglet goes flying past the bag as the plane takes off here in Troy. All kinds of chaos, Joe.
Yeah, that first base is definitely
there's something over there.
Yeah, definitely a place. This is good by Owen Turner.
It's a place to fall.
Yeah, kind of throws a high pitch, but yeah, that is a danger zone over there. They should have little yellow
quicksand, landmine, something going on over there. There's a pitch in the bullpen that gets away, and nobody notices but me, evidently. Ball is upstairs. 1-1 game, top of the 6th. He's Joe Mooney. I'm Chad Bush. We're the Prep via Brother Rice YouTube page. We thank Brother Rice for having us on. We thank State Crushing. We thank Warrior Baseball.
It's a great facility here, huh?
Beautiful. The whole complex. I know you were excited looking inside the Van Conway Fieldhouse. Oh, impressive.
Beautiful. DJ LeMahieu just did a great job. I mean, what a giving guy. I mean, just really in Van Conway and everyone here that's contributed to Warrior Baseball and this whole
Stevenson family.
Yeah, Stevenson. Those guys do a great job at the D and Cirque.
There's a warning from the home plate umpire, Joe Partika, who's got some concern inside that Rice dugout.
Yeah, a little chirping going on.
Oh, yeah.
That's a big game. I'm surprised there hasn't been more of it.
Wouldn't be Rice and St. Mary's if there wasn't. Inside hammer is just off the plate. The count runs to 3-2 in full. This is Aiden Donovan, who's responsible for the only RBI today for St. Mary's, a sac fly to right in the first.
Yeah, I don't think there's anyone up in the Rice dugout or in the Rice bullpen right now, and which is up to 97 pitches. So
fouled back. Donovan hanging tough. He had an RBI sac fly in the first. He will pitch again someday for the Eaglets, they hope. This is their number 1 starter coming in. St. Mary's has been without their number 1 starter, Donovan, who's committed to Michigan State, and their number 2 starter, who's committed to Alabama, in Mr. Pacey.
Yeah.
Anthony Pacey. So They're trying to put it together.
They'll be a different team coming back with those two players. They'll be formidable when it comes state championship time.
Let me ask you something, though. Players like that come back as pitchers from a health thing, and at that point of a season, say they both come back mid-May, say late May, can you get comfortable and effective as a pitcher coming back that late in the season, in a high school season?
Yeah, I'd probably say as a college player or a pro player, it's tougher, right? That's why they go to the minor leagues, right? They go to the minor leagues to do some little tweaking and to make sure that they're doing a rehab assignment. They don't get that chance in high school. However, you're talking about a Michigan State commit and an Alabama commit. They can be bad and still win, right? I mean, those guys are still throwing low 90s.
Good point.
They're still good, right? They're still going to be dominant here at that level.
Donovan on at first, and that'll bring up Will Boisenow. And that's chopped down the line. Nick DePonio coaches third base. Theo Piccarelli is at first base for St. Mary's.
Teddy Westside.
Teddy Westside and Teddy Two-Step. You can call him what you want.
And you can also see him down at the Cass Lake Sandbar sometimes. That's right.
I heard he was banned or removed.
Oh, he got married. Now he's having a baby. Now he's definitely
Like I
banned.
said, he got banned. Yeah, you get married, you're out of Cass
Lake. You're not allowed.
Lake.
Yeah, you're not allowed.
No way, bro. You're not going to Cass Lake if you're
Chad, you seem like someone that knows that, right?
I got ejected from Sunday Cass Lake 10 years ago. Pitch is inside and low. It's a strike called. The stolen base doesn't matter. That's strike 3, and that's all. So Blake Illich with a strikeout, his 6th of the day. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Brother Rice coming up.
Lowering the shoulder.
Swing and a miss. McKinley scores!
And it's going to be a challenge for us. I mean, they're a really talented football team. I think everybody knows that.
4 wide receivers. Pressure, steps up. Marshall wants to run again. Cuts down the middle of the field. All alone. Touchdown! Warriors! What a cut.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 300,000 participants here in Michigan who take part in high school sports.
Want to thank our friends at Warrior Baseball and the D Las Vegas Baseball, Bob Riker, Brian Kalzinski. What a great job of training all the professionals and collegiate players that have come through. Give them a call, Summer League training. They've got it all right here. Beautiful Stevens Complex, Van Conway Fieldhouse. And go get them, Warrior Baseball, 248-227-5123. As we start the Brother Rice 6th inning, time winding down. And Essig, what a day. He has thrown now 109 pitches, and he's given up 2 hits, 1 run. That run was earned. He's walked 6, and he struck out 6 after that K to the leadoff man, Crane.
Yeah, and Crane didn't like it. The umpire is following him to the dugout. Crane did not like that pitch. Let's take a look at it. Let's see if he's got a reason. Oh.
Way off. Yeah.
Wow. He had every reason to basically not like that. That was, I'm sorry, I'm going to say it. That's an awful call.
Yeah, that's fair. So that will bring up the left-handed hitting Ty Fox, the Ohio State commit.
Yeah, Ty Fox is a great power hitter, left-hander, long and lengthy, very projectable. This kid could put on another 20 pounds at Ohio State and do really well.
Slider is taken for a strike. There is activity in the St. Mary's bullpen that continues. This time it's a new arm. Working quickly is Essig, and he walks Ty Fox to lead off the 6th. Excuse me, second man in the 6th.
Yeah.
With 1 out, but nonetheless, a walk.
Yeah, I don't think Essig even liked that one, but they're having some difficulty behind the dish with the umpire, but we'll see. The big runner here.
Swing and a miss. Cole Vandermeed, the batter. Been a pitcher's duel. Sorry,
Cole Vandermeed is the number 8 hitter here, and he's going to do something. We're getting late in the game here.
Fouled away. He scored 12 runs on the year, 10 RBIs. This is a Division I prospect. He's a plus defender. Guy can run a lot of tools here.
Yeah, great athlete. Hard worker. You know, he's kind of a gym rat kind of kid.
Fox edges off of first, represents the go-ahead run. And we've got ourselves an even count at 2-2.
I wouldn't say Fox is going to be a massive threat to run. Smart player.
Right.
He's a power hitting kind of kid. Left-handed hitting stick. We'll see if he
popped him up. Shortstop Brustevich. Hudson headed back, and he won't have to leave much. And there's 2 outs, and it'll leave it up to Max Orozco with 2 outs here in the 6th.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 1.
Yeah, that was a huge out. Like, huge out. Strikeout or a pop out like that is just huge. Now we have 2 outs. You got the number 9 hitter up with Orozco.
Max committed to Oakland. Hit a 3-run homer back on Saturday. He was the G of the game. Hit that jack opposite field, high, deep into the night. An athletic second baseman. Joe talked about his abilities as a wide receiver on the football side.
Yeah, Roscoe was a good player. Like, he was, like, on the football field, was a legit player. Like, he was good. I liked watching him play. You know, Essig is up to 121 pitches.
Yowzers.
Yowzers is right.
The helicopter's interested in that pitch count. There's a ground ball up the middle off of Essig. He'll grab the ball, throw composed to first, and the Eaglets get out of it. Essig took it to the chest. Stood in there, tougher than a $2 steak, and ends the inning. How about it?
West Oakland Wings baseball.
Focus. Hard work.
Sportsmanship.
Perseverance.
Respect. Integrity.
That a boy.
1, 2, 3. Wings.
Huron Valley Athletic Complex, where dreams, passion, and hard work create success.
Happy birthday, Nick DePonio, the head coach, 44 years young today, and the new skipper who's already had a stint at St. Mary's as a head coach from 2005 to 2010. There he is. Won a state title in '98 as a player, and in his first stint as a coach, took the Eaglets to the state championship game twice. And he's celebrating a birthday today. Happy birthday to Nick DePonio, one of the great guys in coaching, and he's leading this Eaglets program that was left in pretty good hands by Coach Petrie, and Nick's looking to build upon that today.
Yeah, Nick has done a great job at St. Mary's so far, and has really taken over a program and has done a fabulous job.
We do have an adjustment in the pitch count, and we thank Michelle Porter for this. We love Michelle.
She's Leave it to Michelle Porter.
No, she's very good at feedback, and we love Michelle. And her son Brock and her husband Todd are great people as well.
Yeah, that's why he's good.
But she updated the pitch. So the pitch counts, I was doing the automatic timer. It counts all the pitches, assuming it was 4-3 ball. We've got an adjusted count, pitch count here now.
Yeah, it looks like Essig is at 87 pitches, and Illich is very efficient, 70 pitches. So we are...
Swing and a drive, left center field. It's deep. Sommer drives it, and it's caught in left center by Vandermeed.
Oh, my gosh. What a
How about Cole?
great catch.
A rob job in the gap. Cole Vandermeed continues to flash leather with a jet run to the gap.
Oh, look at this. Run the replay. Just a seed, actual seed to left center field. Really nice. And he just gets a good beat on it. Doesn't worry about the wall there and just does a great job. Man, that is a great catch. That's a college pro catch. You can take a smile there. You can smile. It's all right. That was good.
He has been just fabulous defensively. I mean, we've seen diving plays. There's a loop job to right and another show off of the leather. This time it's Ty Fox in right.
Wow.
With a rob job. Oh, Ty laying out to steal one away.
Now batting number 3, Anthony Eliza.
Yeah, look at this. Nice piece of hitting. Just goes down and get the ball, but Ty gets a good jump on it, lays out. Blake Illich has got to be happy about that.
We have seen all kinds of plays, pitching, defense. The offense has been limited today. The irony of the talent offensively on both these teams, Joe.
Wow, that pitch is a generous strike zone on that one.
1-2 the count. Anthony Alezai, the catcher, is up against Illich. Swing and a miss, got him on strikes. Blake shuts it down. And the zeros continue to get put up. Eaglets have not scored in 6 straight innings, and Illich a big part of it. Joe and I are coming back with a bottom of the 7th after this.
Does your bank make you feel like you belong there? At Alliance Catholic Credit Union, you are a member of a financial institution that serves the Catholic community, providing you with an opportunity to align your banking with your Catholic identity. You receive all the products and services you need to manage your money, and your membership helps support Catholic schools, parishes, and organizations. It's time to put your money where your faith is. Visit AllianceCatholic.com to get started today. Service, community, Catholic. Alliance Catholic Credit Union. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Lowering the shoulder.
Swing and a miss. McKinley scores!
Congratulations to Bob Riker and his 700 wins. Not many coaches get there. And Bob bagged 700 last week against the rival Catholic Central. He has developed some of the best players in the state of Michigan, DJ LeMahieu, Nick Plummer, Carl Kaufman, just to name a few. But so many, 79 in the last 25 years that have gone on to play college, 3 in the majors. What can you say about Bob Riker? I know you really enjoyed your conversation with him earlier this week.
I really enjoyed it. I think Bob Riker is a great guy. I mean, it's the first time I ever talked to him, which is kind of bizarre. I've been in the same baseball circles forever.
Yeah.
And, the first time I talked to him, really, really down-to-earth, humble guy, just a really, really cool guy. I was pleasantly surprised, and he just is someone that I think is there's no reason. It's obviously been successful here, Brother Rice, and it's obviously a big reason is Bob Riker. I mean, you don't get to 700 wins by accident.
Cash Vandermeed leads off and flies to center field for out number 1. Aggressive first pitch swinging. So it's 1 up and 1 down. How do you like that approach against a guy like Essig, whose pitch count has now escalated near the 90s?
Yeah, I still think that I think you should probably be, even in a 1-1 count, it's still tough to take a pitch. It is. If you see your pitch and you can drive it, especially a 1-1 game, you've got to take your shot.
Here's Ryan Taransky. His brother Mitchell is in the Dodgers system. He's in mid-Michigan. The Great Lakes Loons had a fine career here.
He's had a
Michigan State.
Tougher day here. He's taken a couple. Essig has given him some fits a little bit.
How about the fancy footwork down there? And that's Dominic Carmosino. That's good footwork. Can we get a shot of Coach Carmosino? And there he is. Now he's acting like he didn't do anything. Oh, that was a good move. You see the players are saying, hey, your footwork needs to be better, Coach, on getting out of the way. You have good footwork getting out of the way as a coach in the box. What's your best moment as a coach in the box where you had to make a play or do something? impactful.
Oh, no. I was at Liberty Park, and a foul ball came over from their field, and I took one right in the face. Did not go down, by the way.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God, it killed. Like, literally it killed, but there was, like, a lot of moms there, and I didn't want to cry. And so I was, like, sitting there, and, like, all the moms were like, Joe, are you okay? And I'm like, oh, yeah, no big deal. I can eat leather like this. Rawhide on the side of my face makes me feel good. It was the worst ever. I literally almost threw up. I hit it so hard, yeah.
So you can relate to Bradley Hale.
Oh,
Took one last week.
Yeah, I didn't steal a base and then hit 2 home runs, but probably coached the hit dogs onto a nice little rousing victory.
Of course you did. Swing and a miss, out on strikes. That's the 7th for Essig. Taransky's out. Joe said it. He's had trouble today figuring out Essig, and he got him again here. There's 2 outs and nobody on, but a big challenge ahead for Essig in the name of OT, Owen Turner.
Yeah. They've had, I should mention that Essig's up to about 97 real pitches, 97 pitches on our pitch count. And
what's the limit? Isn't there a rule or a law or not a law, but is there a limit?
Yeah, there is a limit in high school baseball.
There's a rip down the left field line. Do you like how I put you on the spot?
I'll have to find that out. I'll have to look that up. I usually win the game by about 70 pitches. I'm not worried about 105. But anyway, but he's at 97, 98 pitches right now. And they've had Paul Tavulian up, and they've had Parker Brstevich up. Just kind of like making sure people are getting loose, which I think is smart.
Yeah. Turner in a 2-2 count. This is a guy that can take one out of the park. He has 2 home runs this year, 14 runs driven in.
Yeah, we've got a high school Google named Michelle Porter that says it's 105. So,
105.
105 pitches.
We need to bring Michelle Porter on staff.
Maybe she should be the colored person. She'd be good.
Don't give me any ideas.
Yeah, well, taking my job.
Well, you're leaving for Harvard tomorrow.
Harvard, yes.
The full count pitch is golfed out of here, high and deep to left, way back and gone. It's a walk-off solo home run for Owen Turner, and Brother Rice wins it down to their final out and their final at bat, 2-1.
What a great swing! What a great ending! Holy cow! What a great player too. Owen Turner, the Yale commit. Unbelievable.
The walk-off win on Turner's 3rd of the year in dramatic fashion. Bases empty. And this one is all over. Brother Rice gets their 17th win and their last at bat. And we'll be back with post-game analysis, highlights, and our G of the game. But one more look at the deep drive and the game winner.
From an ordinary idea comes a great journey. It all starts with the simple thought, a vision of something bigger, greater than what already exists. It's that spark that ignites the passion and drive to create something truly amazing. At G-Brand, we understand this journey well. We take pride in the details and perfecting every aspect of the process, regardless of how small or big they may be. Because it's more than just a design or a shirt. It's about outfitting future champions. There's something to be said about a team coming together, each member contributing their unique skills, talents, and ideas. It's that collective effort that takes a simple idea and turns it into something truly great. The process can be excruciating, with countless hours spent tirelessly reviewing every detail. But the end result is pure and so rewarding, knowing that we've created something that will inspire greatness in those who wear it. Whether they come from a savage land or a booming metropolis, whether their numbers are 2 or 2 billion, the greatest their numbers could ever become is truly to become one. That's why at G-Brand, we're more than just a clothing company. We're a movement, a community of like-minded individuals who believe in the power of coming together to make a difference. So join us on this journey as we strive to outfit future champions and inspire greatness in all that we do. G-Brand. Now that's game.
In today's ever-changing mortgage lending world, the importance of true professionals has never been greater. At Success Mortgage Partners, we want you to have the experience of a lifetime. Founded and owned by Catholic League alumni, our family-centered business keeps your interest at heart as we help you navigate this turbulent market with ease. If you or a family member has a mortgage need, please call me, Owen Lee, at 734-822-9792.
Lowering the shoulder.
Swing and a miss. McKinley scores!
And it's going to be a challenge for us. I mean, they're a really talented football team. I think everybody knows that.
Four wide receivers. Pressure. Steps up. Marshall wants to run again. Cuts down the middle of the field. All alone. Touchdown! Warriors! What a cut.
Welcome back to the Stevens Complex. It's time now for a G of the game. It's our G's of the game. So nice, you got to do it twice. And we'll start first with a guy who hit the game winner with 2 outs and nobody on. It was Owen Turner with a home run. What were you trying to do in that at bat, and especially in that last pitch that you drove deep into the night?
You know, I'm just thinking line drives to the right side. Coach Tom always tells me think line drives to the right side, so that's just what I was trying to do.
And Blake, Joe's got some questions for you.
Blake, obviously, big game. This was a huge game, the 74th of the Brother Rice versus St. Mary's game. What do you think about your performance today?
I think I did pretty well. You know, that one run at the beginning, it started a little shaky, but, just going out there and competing, throwing my off speed, throwing what's working. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think you did a great job. The Duke, you're committed to Duke. The Duke coaches were watching this game today, and they were really enjoying, your play. You think you kind of lived up to the name that you have to have at Duke?
I think so. I think so. Coach Pollard, play. I'm excited. Yes, sir.
That's great. We'll turn it over to Chad.
Owen Turner headed to Yale. You're one of the leaders on this team. What's it like to get a win over your rival St. Mary's, who's kind of had their way with your team in the previous 4 years?
I mean, it's great. Our teams really come together, especially this year. We have some older guys, some younger guys. I think the team chemistry is just overall spectacular today. I mean, we just came together and got the job done.
Game-winning home run by the leading hitter, Owen Turner. And the top arm this year, Blake Illich, with a win. He goes the distance and stays perfect on the season. We'll come back shortly and wrap this game up. Thanks, guys. Congratulations. They're G's of the game. Back to the Stevens Complex with a wrap-up in the finale here on the Prep. Brother Rice wins it 2-1. Back after this.
West Oakland Wings baseball.
Focus. Hard work.
Sportsmanship.
Perseverance.
Respect. Integrity.
That a boy!
1, 2, 3. Wings.
Huron Valley Athletic Complex, where dreams, passion, and hard work create success.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
Lowering the shoulder.
Swing and a miss. McGinley scores!
Brother Rice wins it by a score of 2-1, a walk-off home run in the bottom of the 7th with 2 outs and nobody on in dramatic fashion. OT or OT, call them what you want. But the Yale-bound catcher, Owen Turner, set one deep, high, and left in a home run. And really, you know, look, you hate to say it, but I mean, both teams deserve to win this game. But Illich was just a little better in this game with the 7 strikeouts and just the 1 run given up as we take a look at the highlights.
Yeah, I think that Illich was spectacular. Owen Turner coming in. It's better than to win that way, right? That's a fun way to win. It's exciting. He'll never forget it. He'll never forget it. He'll go to Yale, never forget it. And I think that that's important. But, you know, here's some of the highlights, Chad. And I think that, you know, it was a good, well-played baseball game overall.
St. Mary's would get on the board first right away in the first inning with an Aiden Donovan sacrifice fly to right. Max Orozco there tested the box up the middle. Essig and the Eagles are pretty good defensively in this game. And Essig on the mound, look, he competed in this game and had a chance to get his team in position to win it.
Yeah, this was a good play as well here. I mean, you know, just it happens there where they're just gonna, you know, good base hit. It was a 2-out base hit as well. You know, it was a good piece of hitting.
That was the 1 run for Brother Rice in this game that tied it at 1. The solid play by Essig, falling on his fanny. One of the 7 strikeouts for Illich in this game.
You can see that breaking pitch and that changeup that Essig was throwing for strikes all day long. There it is again. Questionable call for sure, but hey, anything can happen in a 2-2 count.
The defense was huge in this game, Joe. 2 big plays by the corner outfielders for Brother Rice. Really something that we didn't talk about, but a big part of this game and this win for Brother Rice.
Huge plays.
And then here is the big bop.
Oh, a little bat flip there. Okay.
Owen Turner.
Yeah.
The game winner's third of the year, and that no better feeling than that, Joe. A game winner against a rival in a tight game.
The future Yale Bulldog is just basically being a Bulldog up there. That was fantastic. Great job by Owen Turner. Exciting game, and Blake Illich was everything expected, and Grant Essig was crafty as he normally is, and really did a great job there too. Really proud of both the pitchers. Really proud of both teams. And I got to tell you, and I mean this sincerely, like really good young men, like. They're going to great schools. They're good students. When they're up here, you know, just very polite young men, and that's what it's all about.
A great game today. We're back at it tomorrow. It's Wyandotte at Woodhaven at 4:30, and we'll have that call for you then. Want to thank my partner Joe Mooney. Great job, Joe. Always a pleasure to have you. We'll have you back soon.
Thanks for having me.
Good luck out east. Want to thank this talented, hardworking crew, captained by Alex Mayer, your executive producer, Rob Hunter on graphics, Austin Sonnenberg on replay, Sam Fisher on audio, Alex Westfall on a camera, Chris Armani Rose on a camera, and Kyle Buchanan also doing some great camera work, Pat the Stat Bush on statistics, and that is the wonderful crew today. My name is Chad Bush. Thanks so much for watching. It'll be the Eaglets and Rice again on Saturday at 11 and 1. But don't forget tomorrow. We're back on at 4:15. 2-1 Brother Rice wins it on the Owen Turner walk-off home run. For my partner Joe Mooney, my name's Chad Bush. So long from the Stevens Complex in Troy.